Right, okay, what is it? 4:18 in the afternoon, pitch black. Oh my God, I've lost. I went to the gym this morning, was out by 1, back home, thought, oh yeah, let's log on and do some recording. Complete loss of sun. So yeah, apologies, my screen's a bit shit. Right, next is A Haunting in Venice, starring many, many names. Right, so you've got Kenneth Branagh, Kelly Riley, Tina Fey, Jamie Dornan, Michelle Yeoh, Kyle Allen's in it, Emma Laird. It's star-studded, basically. And I really liked A Haunting in Venice purely for its setting and its sort of cinematography. So the whole landscape of Venice, with its like winding, splashing rivers lined with stone apartments and gondolas, it's really brought to life by use of sort of electric lighting and fantastic camera angles. The It's a classic case. Agatha Christie's classic Agatha Christie, basically. So you've got like tilted camera shots whilst a character's pounding on a massive wooden door, huge door knockers, and yeah, there's like lightning flashes, and I loved it basically for that. I really did. So it shakes it up and it gives the picture a real artistic flair. The saturation and clarity just boosted the film's appeal for me, the poster included. I have to say, these Hercule Poirot fucking hell, I can't pronounce that. It's not even difficult to say. These Hercule Poirot releases, they've been brilliant, like in terms of casting, firstly, but publicity. When you think back to sort of Murder on the Orient Express, you've got the two JDs up against each other, Johnny Depp and Judi Dench, complemented by Michelle Pfeiffer, of all people, and Penelope Cruz and Tom Bateman. I specifically remember Murder on the Orient Express's poster was so rich in dark sort of colour, glossy blues and blacks. It was just sassy and reminded me of sort of like confection. Don't think I'm a total sado here, but it reminded me of like confectionery wrappers, like Milk Tray or Cadbury's. You know, those glossy, rich colours. What can I say? I've got an eye for colour. Death on the Nile was gorgeous as well. Call me a poster. Well, call me having a poster fetish, but Death on the Nile, it was lovely. Similar with the talent. So you've got like the likes of Jennifer Saunders and Dawn French, surrounded by Gal Gadot and Armie Hammer, Sophie Okonedo, Annette Bening. Fuck, I can't speak. So it must be. I haven't done a review in so long. I've forgotten how to speak, basically. Right, so Annette Bening. All right, so yeah, and that poster where it's set in Egypt, so you've got these like sort of rustic-looking pyramids backed by the fresh, sultry, gorgeous orange, yellow, and purple. I think the sky it's like a big sunset, so it was like yellow and purples, and all the cast was stood atop like a tilted boat. It was gorgeous. Won me over. I mean, don't judge a book by its cover. In this case, I probably did. So now here we are with Jamie Dornan, Michelle Yeoh, and Kyle Allen, and Tina Fey, and Kelly Riley, and Kenneth, obviously. And they come in like this collective mixed bag, and they're presented in some really lovely vintage costume, though, as well. So the corresponding poster, obviously, I was going to mention that, has the cast sort of aligned on this it's like an arched bridge over the river, murky nighttime setting with lanterns and lamps, gondolas, and a masked sort of character just down in the front on a boat. Again, glossy, lovely. They did brilliant with marketing. So yeah, I'll get around to the film because all I've spoken about is fucking posters. So first thing to note is I just feel deep down that these Poirot movies, pronounced it right there, are sort of unrecognised winners. I honestly thought I'd find them boring as hell, but they move at a brilliant pace. They don't get caught up in slow shite like the TV show that I remember in the early to mid 90s. The God, that it was just so dull. My review that I just did for the creator, similar kind of thing. So basically, it was so dull it would send me to sleep. So yeah, they move nicely. They contain a fine balance of drama and humour. So you've got that to look forward to, and they're played out by a nice little array of cast. So it's a showcase of talent. It really is. It really is. It really is. Each film though, it's a decent length and it's not strung out either. So the cinematography, like I was just talking about there, it was the camera angles that really got me with A Haunting in Venice. It's mostly set at night, so it draws you in with that sort of cozy false sense of security. So it's all very dark, lit up obviously by the thunderclaps and lightning. Lots of doors. It's brilliant, Agatha Christie. Doors bursting open and billowing curtains kind of thing, which is mainly portrayed during the there's like a seance scene. So it's just very traditional. It's brilliant Christie. And Tina Fey, if I could just do a side note, Tina Fey really won me over in this. It was so nice to see her play straight-laced for once. So she basically becomes the sidekick of Kenneth Branagh's leading character, and there's no like twatting around like I've seen her doing in some like HBO style projects. Sisters was just appalling with Amy Poehler. There's none of that here. No, and I think Tina Fey, I did look her up. What's she in? Does she come from a sort of Saturday Night Live type thing? Looking her up live as we speak. She Fey was a cast member and head writer of the NBC sketch Saturday Night Live from 1997 to 2006. Okay, right, yeah, that makes sense. So basically, you don't get any of that here. She opens the film actually sat talking to Hercule, and her vintage sort of appearance, lovely little hairdo. Don't know why I'm focusing on that, but yeah, lovely little hairdo, great costume. She just really slides into the character and creates her own, like I say, sidekick. It's great. This type of role is what she was made for, and I'm highly hoping I see her in similar sort of productions. I've completely run out of gas. There are all the notes that I made of A Haunting in Venice. But yeah, just to improvise for a second, if someone was to ask my first reaction to A Haunting in Venice, it's very well constructed. Very well constructive. There's substance to it. Moves at a decent pace. Is classic Agatha Christie. So if you're a fan of the books, you'll fucking love it, basically. The costumes and the like I say, the vintage sort of the fronting and the actors, the performances are really, really decent as well. It's dramatic where it needs to be. It's funny, certainly very funny in some places. And yeah, I didn't mind this one. So that was A Haunting in Venice. That's it.